like 10 G Pros. Oh yeah, I can imagine that in the US. Will you be cutting under the skates? I don't know, not yet, mate. I need to test it still, you know what I mean? Test it, not today. I know you want me to, Chad, I can sense it. We will. Would you suggest worth replacing the switches on G Pro? Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Get them swapped. You will not look back. Best switch for G Pro, so I prefer KL8s. Some switch reviews on my YouTube channel, which go into a lot more detail about actuation force and latency and the feel, like mushy or not. My personal preference is KL4s. If you look at my switch replacement playlist on my YouTube, there's loads of stuff on them there. There's also some TTC against on runs and stuff like that. In the older days, back in the day. I've done some real more complicated ones. I've done the Haranu ones, I've done Kale, I'll be doing on run, which I still keep trying to get out, but just pull the data in for that. Pulled all the on run data in for the Starlight, which is coming out. Could be interesting. But it's real, like, switches are like a personal preference, right? But the best ones people are saying, yeah, a Kale 2, 4, and 8s. And the Haranu blue shell pink dot, sorry, black shell pink dot and blue shell white dot. That's the other ones to look at. Maybe some Japanese on runs as well if you want. They're quite popular, I like them as well. Right. If you also want to look at how much weight we're taking out, my channel's got a complete weight reduction video. It's a bit easier and it goes for all the weights and stuff like that, shows you what's going on. Hey ho chat. How you doing, man? I'm going to drill this shell and weigh it so we can see on this how much we get weight out of it.
I've got balls of steel.
Quick tidy up. Destroy everything. What else we got on this thing? Is that it? Tigers, yep. How's it going? Not bad. Yourself? How you doing today? Cheers for the follow. Strix dash or underscore I. How you doing, man? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate the support. On yep, Japanese make the post travel go away. Yep, most switches on the Starlight, I had to lower the PCB though, because sometimes they can be a little bit high sometimes. It's like macroscopic though, isn't it, Dinky? But just be careful. Depends. It depends on the mouse, that, but I've only found it to be a problem in the Starlight. So I know people have caught them in other issues, but we did a measurement. I've done measurements on the most of the switches I need to do on the Starlight, on the Omron Japanese actually, which will come. Right, let's drill this shell. It's going to be free on this, is going to be tricky. Yeah, you can swap them out for the razors, that's right. Zig, you can change them for any of the Razor Viper line-out, so Ultimate, Mini, Death Adder V2, all on Optos, they're all interchangeable. So I think the Ultimate's supposed to have slightly clickier switches, so you could put them in it, but you got to buy the Ultimate, right? That's the problem. You can't just buy those switches, that's the only issue. You have to buy a donor mouse or find one. They haven't sold them yet. I hope they do. The reason why I didn't go as close here, by the way, as well, is because it's got a mounting point. See? Oh, you can't see because of the overexposure because it's white. Get off light. See it now? See the mounting point? FYI.
I've got balls of steel.
That's what it looks so far. Just to follow Kevin's S. Welcome to the channel. We're just drilling this G Pro Superlight. You can see it's a little bit of a nightmare. I have a question. How much difference will I feel if I go from a cheap mouse 120Hz to 1000Hz? It'll be a lot smoother, the movement of it, dude, definitely. You'll feel nice and smooth, mate. That's what you're going to feel. And you'll be able to aim a little bit better, be a bit more like precise. It doesn't jump as much, it doesn't like jag across. It's like an 8K is like glass, but I can't tell the difference between 1000 and 8K very easily, so. And it'll also register your shots faster as well. Because it's polling more. FYI. No worries. Pretty unlike or pretty like Dinky? Should be similar, man. Should be similar. In total, it should be around 47 grams as a mouse from 60. From this wad, I can't remember. Someone would have to check out my teardown video and tell me what the stock shell weight is. It's probably around 12 grams, I think, 12.5 grams. I can't exactly remember. And then we can weigh it after this. We'll find out. As an estimate, it's usually about 2 grams, 3 grams probably. It should be symmetrical. I'll try and make them symmetrical. It's not easy, but hopefully. Gets a bit funny around here sometimes, it depends. Got a free hand here, it isn't easy, it's not like it's too bad though. Got a bit washed out there. So just on mine. White shell. It's tricky. It's not easy to do this. And you can't put too much pressure because you snap the shell. Oh, I can't say it, can you see it? I'm trying to show you, but the light's too much. It now just says, I'm trying to show it, I won't show it. Come on. It now just says light. You see that? Turn my camera down a sec, one sec. Drilled out super. I said light. It's a sign. The idea is the person who wants this one's going to have grip tape on it, but we're not going to put it on tonight because it's a bit late. It's like 3 in the morning, but yeah, time to go to sleep. I was going to stay up late tonight. It's 3 AM. Last night was what, 5:30 in the morning. I was up at what, 7, 8. Need to get some sleep, man. So this is last bit. This one's nearly done now. We'll put it together. Probably take us another 20 minutes, half an hour. It's by 3:30. Finish. We'll see. What time do we stream at? Oh, we've been on 5 hours, so we've been going quite a bit. Lol. What are you saying, Peter? That is the only that you ever watched for 2 hours. Obsessed with mice, mate. That's it. You're addicted to mice. What do you mean maul them? I don't maul many tonight. This is the first one to be mauled. We've been pretty delicate tonight. We've got to chop all this out. Ugh. It's horrible. We've got a boring tool for that now, though. Not even joking. Addicted is a bit. Addicted is an underestimation, isn't it? Underestimated. Is that underestimated? Underrated. That's what I'm trying to think of. Too late. €1,000 and 2 mice. You're got final mice only, mate. That's a lot of money. couldn't decide whether I wanted to go stop there on this one, like back here, but I've done 2 more, 3 more, because it's got holes anyway, so it kind of blends. I could put another one here. Should I put another one here, maybe? Why it's not good for this camera? It's exposed. What have you got here? No, I do a lot of mice. So most of them. Are you trying to mod them? Oh, okay, broke a few, good. GPX and MZ1, okay. Which is your main at the minute then? Another GPX main, that's it. Yeah, the MZ1's a little narrow on the base for me, fortunately. G-Pro's fine. Okay, yeah, 20 and a half by 9.5. So it's semi-narrow still, it's quite long, isn't it? Your hand. Need a bit of length. What grip are you using on it? Using like a claw, or are you palming it? You can't palm it. Claw, or you fingertip it maybe? And they are so much work. I certainly am. G Pro Super Light, we just drilled it, we've changed the switches. We're just finishing it off now, basically. Got to take all this out now. Sorry, I'm focused. A bit of Dremel therapy yet. Definitely feels lighter then. I like the grippiness now, it's not going anywhere, all that spikiness. Customer requested everything. Do it the full shebang on this one. The works. Drilled, changes switches, full weight reduction, everything changed. Yeah, a lot. No piece shall be left untouched. Let's barely call it a G Pro wires after this. They've gone for pure light, 47 gram mod they've gone for, which basically means I don't mind too much what it looks like, just make it light. Myself a little deburring tool now, people have said. Seems pretty cool. See one of these? Basically it spins and cuts off the plastic. Try one yourself, okay? Don't blame me when it goes wrong there. You've watched too many videos now. I'm expecting some good results, you got no excuse. A G Pro coating can be a bit funny. You watched all of them. Just for the support, man. Managed to have a lot of experience. The black pod makes this look easy. Drilling the holes is not easy, right? Like, I'd like to have a good template, but not as easy as that. Could take one over it, maybe, I guess. Has the Starlight come along? All good. The one that I showed in that for all the mods and stuff, that's someone else's, it's not mine. Mine still needs reviewing. My gold one, my Achilles, that's mine. The Zeus was someone who wanted it done. Want me to check out the problem they had, which was the switches basically. And then mod it for them. That's what they wanted. One of the Starlight is I can't really review it when I've modded it, so I've got to make sure it's intact and as stock before I touch it. So any other mice you can get away with because you can buy them, but I find them mice so expensive and so hard to get that I tend to not touch them. People trust me with their mice, it's all good. Kind of know what they're getting. They've been watching me long enough. The effort you got to go to draw mice is painful. Try to get the coating on so I don't damage the coating on this as well. See the trick. Not that this one really matters because they are going to grip tape it, so. Interesting. People want these drilled more than I expected. Like, I personally prefer it being not drilled, but I hate it being drilled because you can grip it a bit easier and run it full. It's messy. Surprisingly quite thick. See that? They don't find out what the stock weight was. It about 12 grams, 12.5 grams, I think, the shell. I've changed the design a bit. I've gone for like a larger hole now. To get more weight out of it. Not time to drill as many. Hello everybody, I've been recently taking apart a Windows 360 controller. Ooh, okay. It's not fun putting it back together. Nice, man. What are you taking it apart for? Were you fixing it, or were you just like modding it, or just wanted to see what it's like me?
I've got balls of steel.
See a lot of people paint them. Hey, just to follow Nikax, is it? Welcome, how you doing? Trying to fix it, okay. You threw it in the trash, couldn't get it to work then. Good. The switch is breaking on it with the joysticks and something. It's going to be more like a 4:30 at night, 4 AM finish as well. TBH. For how long this bit takes. You know, I did one like the other day. Paint to open, okay. Appreciate you all watching me and enjoying the content. A bit random this one. Oh, not really. You know what's coming now. As an FYI, I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow night. Streaming 3 nights in a run, this, isn't it? Which is unusual for me, unless I'm not working, which I am doing. Alright, catch you later. Pito, man, appreciate you joining, mate. Cheers for the support tonight. Have a good night, man. Good night's sleep anyway. See you soon, man. Plus 40's on. Although I don't really like football. I like watching World Cup and Euros. Round, round, baby, round, round. This makes a mess. The cats are gone, so there's no cats to walk in and drag it around the house. This is a bit like, what's this, man? No white paws. No, once it's been like deburred a bit, doesn't look too bad. I'll bite this a little bit for this. You can see it. Cats are adorable. I have a tabby cat called Tipsy. Hey.
I've got balls of steel.
5 cats. 5. Tipsy's a cool name. You chill around when you're gaming and stuff. Cheers, Telly Tabbed for the follow, man. Welcome. I can cut all these bits off now inside. Trim these bits off and that's ready to put back together, I reckon. See what she weighs. Then get some sleep. Try and leave some of the clips at the bottom. Easier way to take out the bits inside now, that's the next trick. These little clips on the side stop it from pushing in when you're flexing it a bit. If you ever wondered. Many of Logitech come out with a like a hold version of G Pro. Taking credit for it to do that. I've influenced them. How's your newfangled mouse wireless tech? 0.9 nanosecond delay. Hey Stevie Wonders, not seen you for a bit, mate. How's things? Lightning fast, mate, they reckon. Fastest out there yet. The best, which unfortunately I haven't seen any data for it yet. And I haven't tested it, but you know what? It's a 3370, which it probably is. It'll be quick enough that you won't notice. But I haven't put it through the Bearded Bob Rigmove test yet. And I need to do that even for the G Pro Superlight. So I was probably going to do I might do a wireless mouse comparison, if that makes sense, like all of them in one go. Do a few tests like speed, you know, I don't know, yeah, like a good like latency test, switches, things like that. Roachy in there, G Pro wireless in there. The put the Superlight in there, put the 305 in there, put the Prime Steel Series in there, get them all in there, get the Ponage Ultra Custom in there, which I've not done yet. All this stuff in there. All the ones I've been trying to do for the last year. Razer Viper Ultimate in there. Get them all through the mill. At the wireless mill, this would be like more like comparing the best wireless mouse out at the moment. I always underestimate, even though I've done a lot of these, how long digging this bit out takes. So it'll be done by 3:30. It's now 25 past. So it's more like a 4 o'clock finish. That's AM for me, by the way. I'm up at 7 again. Like I was supposed to have an earlier night tonight. It's not gone to plan. Is there any software for the final mouse? Nope. Not that I've come across, mate. Which is a shame. But you can get around it. I use mouse X to remap the keys. X mouse, sorry. That allows you to remap the keys, and then the rest is by switches, I guess, polling rate and stuff. It's a little bit disappointing that none of them are doing it. I mean, even the Extrafy Rocket Jump Ninja one didn't have it. I don't know why they don't do it. Save cost, probably have to pay for development, right? Still be popular without it, but X-Mouse is a good workaround. All the bits, man. People come to the stream and think, what is he doing? And the people that know what I do come in and go, oh yeah, Bob's doing this one.
I've got balls of steel.
I need to find a good way to try and erase like the holes. A good idea to do some of the holes and stuff, but so I can make sure the symmetrical a bit better. But at the moment we've just got a freehander. Cheers for follow, S7R. How you doing, man? Do you have a good 3D printer? I've got a Creality CR6. That's what I use at the minute. I haven't blown out too much on 3D printing yet because I haven't got the time to make the files, that makes sense. Like I want to do more my own custom 3D printing mods, and I might invest more in like resins and stuff like Piranha uses, but at the moment it's good enough. That's all the stuff I do at the minute. Pretty good. I made my own first base last week. Well, last week, the week before. an M65 base, which I might give away actually. Give away as in like put it to the community. So they can use it. Where are you, Stevie? You go on. I'm trying to think about getting into it. To do a base takes like a week and a half, like print test. You all that time, you're cool, but tweak them here, tweak them there. Working, what mouse you working on? G Pro X Superlight, or as now we've called it. Oh, it just says light, you can't see it still, you see it there? It just says light now. We're just finishing off the shell and then we'll put it back together. It's all pretty done really. Changed all the switches out, changed the encoder out. Done a full weight reduction on it. I think it's pimped out. Oh yeah, I've not tried an MSI mouse yet, but don't know what to expect because they kind of feel like MSI is just a bit like they're trying to do everything. I'm not saying that they're ROG doing the same, right? Like they, they're known for graphics cards and stuff like that, motherboards and things. Mice, HyperX have done it with the Haste. It's a good mouse. So I reserve judgment until I've tried one, but don't know. What do you all think? You've been trying them out? You liking them? Have you ever used or worked on a G-Wolf School Mini lightweight? Yep. Sure I have. You sent one out to test. A sample version. Mini School. Pretty good, about 45 grams I think it was at the time. Sample version one. Surprisingly liked it. In for an ergo.
I've got balls of steel.
Hey, cheers for follow. Aries Force.
I've got balls of steel.
Welcome to the stream. Cheers for the follow. Cheers for the support. So we're just finishing up this G Pro Superlight. Should be around 47 grams, what we'll say. Cheers for the follow, Capeman22. Loving the name. Thanks for the support. If you like modding mice and mice reviews and gaming with mice on a Friday, just testing out new ones that have come out. People have sent me or I've bought generally.
I've got balls of steel.
Don't send me mice. Too scared I'll do this to it. I also test them as well. Quite a lot of detailed tests. If you've not seen my YouTube channel, it's worth checking out. There's loads of like latency tests and stuff like that. I don't just cut mice up. I've got a gameplay channel full of mice that I've used. I've also got Discord, a website, and a shop as well if you want to see. Cheers Spurs Boy 12 for the follow. Thank you very much. Welcome. Cheers for the support. Just working on at the moment a super light, and that's not super light. What's it called? A Starlight switch modification. Teardown I've got as well. I just need to do the edit on Access stream that the other month. The week. As well as a weight reduction on it. If you like to know about a mouse, this is the channel to be on. And my YouTube one actually, to be fair. Just trimming out some of these little lumps. Glad people liking these streams out. A little bit different.
I've got
Friday nights
balls
there's a
of
giveaway.
steel.
When you're watching my streams like you're doing now, you're earning points for that. You can enter on Friday. Win things like a Steam voucher for $20, and then sometimes there's mice giveaways and things. H is a follow. Vipe X Staken, is it? Might have read that one. Cheers, man. Welcome to the stream. Cheers for the support. Glad you're enjoying the content. So hit the follow one. Oops. So we're just finishing off here. So what's everyone's main mouse at the minute? What are they all using? What mouse pad are you using as well? What's up? Fair Raven? Is it Fine Raven? Can I say your name, mate? Welcome back. What did I see before and you've been lurking? I can't remember. Or just. Model O, okay, fair enough. Got the M42 as well, nice, okay. How long have you been modding mice? Don't know. A long time. I'm not young. But on YouTube, about 2 years, I would say. You have to go back and look at my channel, but a lifetime in general for myself. Always been modding them as a kid, stuff like that. I started showing on YouTube about a year ago, 2 years ago. Before that I was just doing reviews and stuff, and before that I was playing gameplay on the channel, so that's why I'm not really doing much. Been on YouTube 7 years, Twitch 4, but I keep like just changing things up. Quite confident to stay with mice at the minute. Do you do custom paint jobs for mouse shells? Nope, but you should look at Nacho Customs or Leonardo da Mouse, they do. They're both very good. Check them out on Twitter and Instagram. Not using this SkyPad. Was it like scratched yours, mate? Can't remember. It's a nice scratch. Yeah, I'm too happy on that. It's the grit that I've been testing my SkyPad. I'm trying to drop a review for it, but it's the grit that worries me on it, like I say. Was it you that was putting ceramic feet on it? Someone didn't scratch it, was that you? Just arrived. What is the perfect project? What is the project you're working on live here? It's a 47 gram G Pro wire super light we're just modding down. So we've been taking weight out of it. We've also changed all the switches. They've all been modified. Now I'm just tidying up the shell. After we've drilled it. Obviously it didn't look like this. Let's bear with me, I'm a little bit tired because it's 24 in the morning for me. I've been doing 3 streams this week. I'm up at 7 every day, 7, 8 at the minute. So the last one last night, for instance, finished at 5:30. So this one won't be doing that in the morning, that is. Positive week, yeah, we'll take care. All positive here now. Isn't that the good vibes? Yes. Tried all the bits now. Easier said than done. Always a bit, check all the bits out of it. Not too bad this one. Gonna free-handed it. So what does it become? So what does it? Oh, is it an ultralight? Actually, it was just called a light today. This one. So what does the name become? This one's just called a light, but I called it a feather light. I modded it. Can't see that very easily because of the contrast, but the exposure. But the I called it the feather light. To Logic, I called it the super light. I called it the feather light. That's what I called it when I modded it originally on my channel. That's a nice shell. Thanks, man. Would you appreciate it? It takes quite a bit of work to do. They're not always the look as these, but keep the rigidity of the actual proper ABS plastic while trimming out some weight. You could 3D print them, but they can get a little bit flimsy. This is still like rock hard, you know what I mean? Still bit like a tank that Logitech make them. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the drill look, I'll be honest. I just do it because this is what people want. Some people just care about pure weight, and that's fine, I get it. You know, that's what they want. It's not about looks. You know, I've never been about looks on my channel. It's about what performs well, latency, stuff like that. Weight, does it? You know, if it's about weight, you want to take the weight out. But you don't like drop a gram out of it and then make it look good. There's no point, right? You might as well go all the way. I take like an off-the-shelf product in a minute and then tailor it to whatever people want, or I just tailor it to myself because I'm interested anyway. I mean, this can be light, right? 46 grams is light, 60 grams is light. 47, something that's light. I've done a 38 gram Starlight the other day. That thing was crazy light. But the craziest light one I've ever done is a M1K, which is 24 grams stock, and I made it 15. That thing was nuts. was your first mouse you modded? I can't remember. I won't be able to say. Some Logitech back in the day when it was an absolute hunk of junk. I'm talking like when Logitech only did office mice, not like now, you know what I mean? Before Razer even existed, I'm talking of. Or any of those brands. Back in the day. What's the weight difference between the full shell and the? I can't remember. I think this is 13 grams stock. You'd have to go on my teardown with it, where I've weighed it. I haven't weighed it yet, but I think stock is 13. It's 12.5, 13, I think, but that's a bit of a guess because I can't actually remember. Someone wants to check? Feel free. You know, I'm coming about 47 grams. What's this now? G Pro Wires Superlight. It's been fully modded, including the shell. It's had 4 new KO switches, both side and mains. KL8 mains, KL sides. It's had a KL encoder put in it. This thing is stacked. The old Boomtang yet from Razer yet? Got one of them? First mouse I got from Razer I think was the Copperhead back in the day. I love that thing. I was in New Zealand at the time. Chilling over there. I was like, oh my god. I mean, when I was gaming, there was no such thing as gaming companies. There is now. When was Razer founded? Was it 2006, 2007? I can't remember. It's before them. Do you have kind of tutorial to open up the DA Luna gaming mouse? Nope. Not seen that on Mate, but if it is, it'll be on my tech channel under Teardowns. Playlist will be there for you. Oh yeah, Copperhead and Diamondback. Oh yeah. And see that Tron mouse I had the other day, or the other month, where you turn it on, it makes a noise. That's Tron noise from Razer. It's pretty much Disney collaboration one. It's on Instagram if you've not seen it. Check it out. Right, I think we're done with this now. There's always going to be a few little struggling bits, but excuse me. That's what it looks like. This little gap here is because there's a post. The same on the other side. It's a bit wider, that gap for that post. Once you do this to them, you can spend all week picking bits off them. People always be like, Bob, you could have like done this, you could have done that. It's like, have you tried picking all the bits out of this, man? It's like endless. You pick one, another one appears. Your mouse is dirty. It should be fairly simple to open, man. They're all pretty similar. Logitech's are very complicated, I give them that. General other stuff, like unbranded stuff, should be fairly straightforward to open. Right, just put these out of the way a minute. Get all these bits, and then let's put it back together. See what she weighs. I don't find out what the shell was default. Is it 13 grams? My memory served me well, I can't remember. I'm on an old timer now, I'm not sure it will serve me that well. So I'm going to load my desk. You're like a little Henry Hoover around my desk. My missus bought me one, but I think I may have put it in the bin. Whoops, like a baby one for your desk, like a USB one back in the day. You just buy new mouse before they get dirty, you just swap them out, do you? That's the style. Like it. I've got a battery mod it. Hang on, hold your horses, we've got to do the battery first. I'm not going to draw the buttons. Why am I going to draw the buttons? We're going to leave them because kind of like them looking stock. I think there's a little weight in the buttons to take them out. Like it's not really worth it. Get a battery on, so.